Okay, and welcome back to DungeonCrasher. We're going to go ahead and start our run of Dungeons of Dredmor here, and let's take a look at our first room. You always start out with the vending machines and a couple of items usually. Traffic cone, not the best, but it's better than nothing. And a potion, an oil of vitriol. Let's see, let's kick down this door. Oop, we got our first encounter here. Let's go ahead and move a little bit back here. Typically, you don't want to fight more than one monster at a time. Always want to try to take them one-on-one like this. Kind of minimizes the damage that they deal to you and ensures that you can survive a little bit longer. I'm going to equip my blade trap spell. Trap it right in front of me because I know he's coming there. And give him a good whack, and there you go. It's dead. Bloopy. Let's take the ingot press. Always love running to these since we have smithing. It's a good start here. Let's go ahead and just smith some iron with that hematite. Yeah, this will be really helpful. So we're taking axes. Let's go ahead and make ourselves an axe. So we're gonna scroll down here, find our rough iron axe recipe. And let's go ahead and make that. That's really important to get early on, so you're doing good damage from the very beginning. And alright. Then later when we get smithing level 2, we can upgrade that axe again, so it's always good to do this as soon as possible. Alright, just going to continue right here. Always progress slow. You don't want to run into too many traps early on. Never a good thing. Go ahead and just start attacking. Alright. Let's see where this guy's going. Whoops. Hit spacebar on accident. Didn't mean to do that. Spacebar, by the way, makes your character wait. Lets the monsters around him have their turn. Sometimes use that for better positioning. So let's go ahead and put my blade trap there. And there we go. Another one dead. Now these statues are always good to see, these statues of Dredmor. It's basically a free plus 50 experience. It makes you level up a lot faster. Alright. And let's take this guy down pretty easily. Take a look in here. We have gold. I'll smelt that into gold later. Okay, now these, I guess, wall statues, these like gargoyle faces, always indicate there's a trap in this row right here. So let's go ahead and just step carefully, break that crate, step over here. So it's probably somewhere down here, but you know, it won't get in the way. Alright, got fungus, another fungus, there's another trap. Those are the worst, those boulder trap. Oh man, they're always a guaranteed 8 hit points, and early on that's a lot of hit points to lose. Okay, throw another, let's bring it this way, there we go. Drop another one, and easy, no damage taken. Alright, we found a shop. Let's go ahead and walk in there. So he has simple hatchet, which isn't very good. Amulet's pretty decent. I'll keep that in mind for later. Alright, so just gonna walk back. Going to open up my map for later. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch here. Bunch of little monsters here. Drop the trap. Nice crits. Keep going. Unfortunately, you can't drop the trap like right on top of a monster. It'll always spawn next to it. But in this situation, there you go. You always got to predict where they're going to move for that spell, but it's worth it. It's a decent, reliable 7 hit points of damage every time. Take this. Go ahead and drink one of those just so I can have the spell points. when I need them. Not too important. Okay, let's take a look around. Now these bookshelves always have recipes. I'm not an alchemist, so that's not too important. And take another one of those. Alright, those sickly diggles are the worst. Try to get rid of those as quickly as possible. Pick up pretty much as much stuff as you want. You can always just sell it later. Typically wands and the different kinds of bolts, like the higher tier bolts, sell for quite a bit at the shop, so always pick those up for cash later. And Loot Fisk, we'll get into that. I think I walked by a shrine, didn't comment on it, but yeah, typically, basically what Loot Fisk, you can give it to these shrines, and if you give it enough, it'll give you a rare item. And sometimes it can be good, and sometimes it can just be garbage and not worth it. Later on, you can find what's called a Herodic Loot Fisk cube and transform all your unwanted items into Loot Fisk for that shrine. But I find that's not really worth it. That's a nice ring. Go equip that. Go ahead and smelt that gold while I'm here too. There we go. Okay. And let's see. It's in this dispenser. Just throwing goods. And in that monolith is a quest item for later. Alright, and level up. Now, in these builds, the first thing I level up is Vampirism, to get Drinker of the Dead. That lets you get hit points by eating the corpses of dead enemies, and that's really helpful later in the game, when you're actually going to be losing a lot of hit points and getting into combat really often. Now, here's another little tactic you want to always try to employ. Try to lead monsters into traps. Like, they don't always avoid them. See, like, just like that. So it triggers the trap, so it's no longer there to get you. Does damage to them. And see, he's probably going to move there. And there you go. That's how you have to deal. You always try to deal with them in the most indirect way as possible. Feel defended. Let's go to a buff. Okay. Alright, and then switch to Vampirism, target the corpse, and get some hit points. Alright, there's the trap there. Alright, you always want to take what you can. Sometimes it'll get the trap, and that's pretty good. And this is because I think of one of the buffs that I have. I think it's actually because of that, for sure. So that's pretty good. I just walk slowly because you know there's going to be a trap here, and there it is. You can take it. You get XP for disarming the trap. You actually get a bonus to disarming when you level up smithing. So once you level that up, you want to disarm traps as you go for the experience. Alright, here's another trap. Take that. Oh, well, let's first throw down the trap. Kill that, and then we're gonna take these like bolts. All that you see, those how some of that first bolt had a bunch of stars. It's a high tier ammunition. It'll sell for quite a bit at the shop. Take that. And there. Here's another like wall-mounted missile thing over here. So you know there's a trap in that row of squares somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Oops. Walked right on it. There you go. Blame that on fraps. A little bit of a delay. Didn't really see what I was doing. Yeah, I'll go with that. Some bauxite. Alright, some more iron. It's always good for when we want to craft things for later. Let's go ahead and do the bauxite first. get ourselves some aluminum. Where is it? There we go, hematite. Smelt that. Put that on there. And sort the bag. And there we go. Do that. Okay. Drill. Huh, that must have been somewhere over here then. Just trying to find that trap. Cracked orbs are really crappy. Shield items. Alright, let's take that. Dead adventure. There's nothing there. I don't think I'll take those. Okay. A trap. I wonder, I never really knew this, that armoring. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's giving me a bonus to that. To finding traps. Normally I don't find them like that. I'm not able to disarm them. Wow, I don't know why I stepped on that. That's kind of a disconnect between my brain and my hands. Oh well. Not a big deal. Upgrade. In fact, that helmet, I can actually, well, actually I think I need level 2 smithing if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I need level 2 smithing. Okay. Lockpicks, that should be helpful. Okay. Alright, nice clear there. Another shop, let's see, anything good? Those could be helpful. Let's see if I can sell some stuff here. Let's go ahead and sell these plastic bolts. And this wand. See if I can get anything that sells for a lot. I don't know that I will be able to. It's not looking like it. Sold for pretty good, pretty decent. I might keep those traps. I never used traps before, but I may keep them to try them out for this run. So those. This is sort of tedious, but gotta do it. Guess I don't like the loot fisks. How much are these? 972? Okay. Let's go ahead and buy these then. And let's crypt those because those are pretty decent. Help us with survival. Alright. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot. Nice little surprise there. Let's go ahead and throw a trap down. Try to get to a place where, whoops. Uh-oh, might be dying here in just a second. Okay. No, why did I do that? That was terrible. Oh well. This was my first shot at commentary in a video, so I think I did okay. Man, that was really dumb. For some reason I was like, well, maybe if I move up and throw this here, he'll move into it, but forget that, you know, when you cast a spell, it takes a turn. So, man, that was a dumb mistake. But alright, no, it's okay. Next run, we'll try the same build, and we'll see if I can't get a little bit farther. Kind of disappointed that my first commentary run ended this way, but it's okay. We will just try harder next time. Alright, I'll see y'all later.